On step 12, you want to find parts K and K1 and connect them together using the 4 cams and 2 dowels. Again, you're going to tighten it 4 times over. Once complete with step 12, take your completed K and K1 and slide it into the drawer runner.
So in putting the drawers together, we discovered that it can be a bit difficult, so we wanted to give you some guidelines as to assemble them a little bit easier. So on the rails, so on the left side rail, if you'll notice, the top one has a little bit of a closed look to it, and the bottom one is a little more open. And on the right one, the bottom one is closed and the top one is open. So when you install your drawer, you want to get the top portion of the rail through that guide, and on the right one you want to line up the bottom one, and then it should slide in. We do recommend doing this with the rails pushed forward because then the rails don't move and it just makes it a lot easier. And it does take some kind of finagling with your drawers to get them to do that.
On step 13, you're going to grab parts K4, K3, K2, and K6 together. Very first thing you want to do is remove the pre-installed drawer runner on K4, remove the 3 screws. Once done, grab your S1 screws and attach parts K4 to K2 and K3. It's important in this to notice the orientation of the groove that goes all the way around. Make sure that that is going all the way around on all 3 parts in the same direction. Also on the side, notice the raw edge on the K2 and K4 part. That will be covered in a later step with the K7 front. Once you've screwed all of those pieces together, put your runner back onto K4 using the same screws and slide your K6 panel into the groove as shown with white part facing up. Lastly, grab your K5 panel, again remove your drawer runner from it and place it on the ends of K3 and K2. Once complete, using the S1 screws, put the drawer runner back on, and then grab your K7, which is your front panel, and attach it to your K2 piece. Now this is where it'll get a little bit confusing. The cabinet is going to come with handles that have screws in there. Do not use those small screws. It'll also come with some gold screws. Do not use those. On the outside of your box there is a little package that's yellow that says use these silver screws. There will be 8 total for you to attach, or 10 total for you to attach your handles. Use the silver long ones. To complete your Ava, remember to take your S2 screws and screw your front panels on. On the 2 longer drawers you're going to use 8 total or 6 total, and on your smaller drawer you're going to use 4 total. It's really important when you do this that you only screw it in when it's flush to the wood. If you go too far, the screws will poke through the front of it. Once done with the 2 bigger drawers, you'll put your gray piece into the bottom lining. If you do decide to stick it, make sure you're laying it down properly, because once it's stuck forever and you'll rip it in half. We actually recommend just placing it in there. Complete your bottom drawer by doing your K12, K11, K9, K10, and K8 by screwing it together. The only difference is you won't have to remove the drawer runners on this piece. And lastly, take your white dots and cover any cams that are sticking out and place your drawers into your new Ava, and you are ready to go.